For all my team coins, check out thefootshop.com, their link is in the description below, and for a discount on your coins, use Nepo at checkout. What's up guys, NepentheZ here, and welcome to another episode of the best team in FIFA. Today we have sent in a Serie A team called the best team in FIFA Serie A, and once again the person has not logged into Foothead, so has not left their name, but this is the team guys, bang. So before we get into this video, if you could drop a like on the video, it would be absolutely awesome. It only takes you a second and really helps me out a lot. So this team guys, it looks pretty good. He's got Buffon in goal, Vidic and Alex in defence with Cole and Richards, Pirlo, Marquisio and Totti in midfield with Pepe and Bonaventura on the wings. Apologies for the fireworks in the background. They've literally just been going off constantly all day. We've then got Rossi up front. Now this team, guys, is not based around pace, and this is also the sort of team where I feel like somebody's made this team and not played with this team, but just tried, like, submitted it as like, yeah, look, this is the best team in FIFA, use my team, because this is clearly not based around pace. We're in a game where I think pace is very relevant, it's almost like they've tried their best to put in non-pacey players that still might play okay. So I don't necessarily believe that the person that used this team or built this team has actually played and had success with this team. But with that being said, I really like the look of a certain few players in this team. So I really want to try out Totti, because even though he's got bad pace, the rest of his card is incredible. And I think Rossi might well be one of the best strikers in the game. Again, apologies for the fireworks in the background. He's got 84 pace, 84 dribbling, and 83 shooting, coupled with 3-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot. I think he's going to be fantastic. So I'm going to go and play 5 games with this team anyway, guys. Hopefully, we're going to have a lot of fun with this team. Let's have a look. Okay guys, so as we go into the gameplay for this team, I want to start first of all just with talking about the team that we have at hand here. It was bad, but it was good at the same time. It was really tricky to justify and to talk about, because it was one of the most frustrating teams I've played with, but also one of the most rewarding teams I've played with. Of the 5 games, I only won 2 of them. I lost 2 and I drew 1. However, in all 5 games, I had taken the lead at some point during the game. And that's why this team was largely frustrating, but a lot of fun to play with. Because when you play with the sorts of players that this team has, when you're playing with players like Totti, who has, 40 pace, and then Pirlo, who has 43 pace, and then Alex and Vidic, who have 52 and 55 pace, scoring goals is massively rewarding, because I'm playing against defenders and teams that have incredible players and a lot of pace. I show you the teams up in here, and I'm playing, like I say, I'm playing against teams that are just far superior to the one that I'm using. The players that I'm using aren't necessarily bad, some of them are high rated, they're okay. The problem is, as much as pace isn't everything in this game, and you can get away with a couple of slow players here or there, when you've got a team that I feel like is specifically designed to have no pace, I only think 2 things. I think number 1, you're bullshitting me and yourself if you genuinely believe this is the best team in FIFA. The person who's made this team has he's gone onto Foothead, he's thought, let me make a team that's just going to look shit. And that would, like, look okay but play shit, because there's no way the guy who's played with this team, there's no way he's built this team and played with it for 10, 15, 20 games and thought, fuck me, this team is incredible, because it's just not. The other thing it makes me think is, why do people build teams and send me teams when they have absolutely no intention of ever playing with them themselves and have never played with them themselves? Because so many people send me teams and I just look at the team and I'm like, there's just no way you use that. Now, quite often I actually build those sort of teams and play with them, because I want to find like an outrageous team that looks so bad but plays so good, and on the odd occasion I find it. There's so many times though where videos like this, I was umming and ahhing about whether or not to put this on YouTube because of how bad the team was. So many times I actually record like the full video, the whole thing, and then I get back to recording and editing and I look back over the team and it's really terrible, and I think I can't show that on YouTube. This series is called the best team in FIFA, not the worst team in FIFA. But today I wanted to show it, if only for 2 reasons, and number 1 being I wanted to show you guys that I do play with the teams that you send, even if they're not BPL sweat teams, or even if they're not superstar teams. I play with all, like, as many teams as I can. And number 2, Francesco Totti was so goddamn good in this team that I could not put this team up there and show his goals, because he was phenomenal. He was the best player by a long shot on the team. But the biggest problem is, again, like with this team, this is why it was so frustrating, because going forwards, although I had to work hard for the goals, like it's enjoyable, you know, when instead of just sprinting past defenders, when you actually have to pass and move and play good 1-2s and use skill moves and fake shots to get past the defense and score goals, it feels nice, it feels rewarding, and having no pace up front or in the whole team forces you massively to do that. What's frustrating is defensively, when I'm playing against someone who's got Ramos and Ibarbo or Kandreva, El Shaarawy and Tevez up front, and then Cuadrado and Asamoah on the wings, you know, the most pace in the whole team in defence is Mika Richards with 79. So this entire defence and all of the centre midfielders and even the wide midfielders are getting destroyed for pace. So defensively, this team is so bad just because it is so slow. And I don't understand why somebody would purposely handicap themselves to have a worse team. I don't know why you would play Alex and Vidic when you can quite easily play Barzagli, Ogbonna and Chiellini in those positions, who have much better pace and will do a much better job for the same sort of price. I don't know why you would purposely go out there and purposely degrade yourself and handicap yourself when you know full well you're going to be coming up against paceable teams. I don't know why you would do it. Anyway, guys, this is the end of the video. Hopefully you did enjoy this. If you have got teams to link me, as per usual, link me on twitter.com/NepentheZ and send me your foothead squad, and hopefully it's going to be a good squad next week and or next episode, and something that you guys are going to actually enjoy using and enjoy playing with. That being said, if you have got a spare 20,000 coins, which this goes for, and you want to test this team out and see maybe I'm just bad, maybe this team just doesn't suit me, then go ahead, use it and send me your results, because it would be awesome to see if someone... I played in Division 4, by the way, with this team. It would be awesome to see if you guys in Division 4, 3 and 5, I guess, can actually do anything with this team substantial, you know, rather than having narrow victories and narrow losses, because I actually think this team is 1 or 2 players away from being an incredible team, but as it is, it's just too goddamn slow and not worth your time. But anyway, this is the end of the video, so thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. I'm out. Peace!